Today we will discuss the next peripheral device, that is DMA controller 37. This is known as direct memory access. This IC is 8237 or 8257. Both are used for DMA operation, that is direct memory access. Without interventioning of the CPU, we are transferring the data from memory to IO device or device to memory. This DMA is a method of allowing data to be moved from one location to another in a computer without intervention from the CPU. That means without involving the CPU, we are performing the data transfer between IO device and memory or memory and IO device. It is the fast way of transferring data within computers. Transfer of data is faster in this case. In this, we have to provide the two things, that is, first is the address of the beginning of the block. That means from where we have to transfer the data and how many number of bytes we need to transfer. These two things we have to provide when we want to transfer a block of data. In this, normally we have the need to transfer a large number of data between memory and peripherals. For using the CPU for this purpose, to transfer such data is too slow. DMA is a mechanism to bypass the CPU and provide direct connection between peripheral and memory. Thus, DMA method is more efficient than normal data transfer. During this transfer process, DMA will take control of the system bus and transfer data between RAM and peripheral device. Because we are having only one set of buses like data bus, address bus and control bus, so at the same moment we cannot directly transfer the data between the memory and the IO device. We have to use DMA controller for this purpose, so that it is transferring the data from one place to another. When the system is turned on, the switches are in A position. In this diagram, you are seeing we are having the microprocessor and memory and peripheral device and DMA controller. Suppose this device want to transfer the data between memory, transfer the data from memory to peripheral IO device or IO device to memory. Now we are having, these are representing the system bus, address bus as well as data bus. We are having address latch. This is representing address latch, this is data bus and this is control bus. This, because we are having one control bus, that means address bus, system buses are fixed. One set of system bus we are having address bus, data bus and control bus. When we want to transfer the data, then this now when this IO device wants to transfer the data to the memory, then this device will give a hold request signal to this DMA controller. Now this DMA controller will provide the request signal provided by the IO device to this microprocessor, and this microprocessor will complete its internal execution of the current instruction. Then after completing the execution of the current instruction, this will provide an acknowledgement signal to this DMA controller. Now when this is receiving the acknowledgement signal, this will take control of the address bus, data bus and system bus. That means this DMA controller will take the control of this system bus. Then this will provide the hold acknowledgement signal to this peripheral device. When we are having this acknowledgement signal is received by the DMA controller from the microprocessor, this will transfer the data. Now it will provide the address for transferring the data, and this will take this will take the control of the system bus, and now it will provide the data transfer will be performed by the DMA controller between memory and IO device. Hold request signal is given on the hold pin of this microprocessor, and when after completing the current instruction execution, hold acknowledgement signal is given on the by the HLDA pin. It is given to this DMA controller. After this acknowledgement signal, this DMA controller IC 8257 or 8237 will take the control of the system bus, that means address bus, data bus and control bus, and then this will provide the device acknowledgement signal to this device. Now because the system bus is under the control of DMA controller, now the CPU is not involved. Now this DMA controller will perform the data transfer between memory and input output device. Earlier, when these are used by the microprocessor, these switches are in position A. When DMA controller is taking the control, then these switches are in position of B. These are representing the DMA operation figure. Now we are discussing the different features of 8237 or 8257. Both are having almost same features. This 8237 is representing the advanced version. It has 4 identical channels. As you are seeing in the diagram, it is having 4 identical channels. Channel 0 to channel 3. And in each channel, it is having 16-bit address and counter register. In each channel it is having 16-bit address and counter register. In this is representing the